very clear. Let's look at the killing of Mr. Stack. Now, I'm meeting with his family, and I explained to his family in a letter to them that I mightn't be able to give them the answers. You know, they're asking Sinn Féin, please let me finish, Miriam.
Yeah,
they're asking Sinn Féin to acknowledge this man's killing. At that time in that prison, there were INLA prisoners, there were Republican prisoners. It was a very, very cruel regime. One Republican prisoner was killed during that period.
Let me come back in there for one moment.
No, sir, just please let me finish. Any individual Republican, or indeed criminals, are also criminal, ordinary, decent prisoners.
Fine.
There were also a plethora in the last 40 years of Republican organisations. The official IRA was active in this state in killings. The INLA was active in this state.
Okay, let me come back in there.
Sierra was active in this state.
I need to come back in there, to be fair, Gerry Adams. Two Sinn Féin colleagues of yours, Martin Ferris and Dessie Ellis, were in Portlaoise when Brian Stack was there. So they would have some knowledge, and you're still colleagues and friends of theirs. And in his own autobiography, Martin Ferris spoke about Brian Stack being a very vindictive individual, which almost to the Stack family looked like he was in some way trying to justify his murder. Like, there's no way you couldn't have heard of Brian Stack's murder.
Of course I heard about his mother, but you're asking me, do I know who killed him? That's an entirely different...
Did the IRA kill him?
I don't know.
Well, the family of Brian Stack, who was a principal prison officer in Portlaoise at a time when there was huge conflict in the prison. He was shot in 1983. His family came to me some months ago asking for help in their sort of campaign to find out were Republicans involved. And at that time, we commenced a whole series of engagements. I met to Brian's sons on a number of occasions, and we were in telephone contact. And recently, I accompanied them to a meeting with a former senior IRA leader who had investigated this matter. And the family statement contains the substance of what he said to them at that time.